How's it going, Fleetwood? I'm Teddy Cayley.
And I'm Sydney Guida.
And today is Friday, February 16th, 2024, and it's a day one.
If you're interested in going to Washington, D.C. on April 26th, please see Mr. Gaston or Miss Rankin for a permission slip. Signed permission slips and money are due back to Mr. Gaston no later than March 15th. If the bus does not fill up by March 15th, the trip will be canceled. Any questions, see Mr. Gaston in room 100.
The Last of Us and its sequel are beloved games in the gaming community, and the second game in the series has just been remastered. Aiden's here to tell us more.
The Last of Us Part 2 released on PS4 June 19th, 2020, but Sony remastered it for the PS5 and it came out January 19th, 2024. The game is $50, but if you own the original game, it takes the price down to $10. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is an upgraded version of the original game, featuring smoother movements, brighter lighting, and more lifelike scenic detail. It introduces new gameplay elements such as the No Return mode, and a new free play guitar mode where you can have different backgrounds, people you play as, and multiple guitars you can use.
I'm trusting you. If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for any more, 'cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me.
It also features brand new unlockable character and weapon skins for players to use for both Ellie and Abby. You can also play unused levels that never made it to the game. So if you like The Last of Us Part 2, but you want more with it and upgraded, you should get The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Signing off for Tiger TV News, I'm Aiden Smeltzer.
I really love the Last of Us series. It's like one of my favorite series of all time.
Like television or game?
Well, let's be honest, the games are where it's really strong, but the show is really good.
The show, that's all I've seen, and
Yeah.
it's really good.
The show is amazing. It's on Max if anybody wants to watch it. It's fantastic. And you know, Joel's really good on the guitar, man.
You know,
he's really good with his
He's
fingers.
got some music. Please consider helping the Help a Girl Out drive. We are collecting feminine products and diapers benefiting the Children's Home of Reading, Opportunity House, LGBT Center of Greater Reading, and Safe Berks. Any questions, contact Women's Empowerment Club or Frank.
Attention juniors, on Tuesday, March 5th, Alvernia University is hosting the annual Berks County College Fair. Over 100 colleges and technical schools will be represented. We will leave the high school around 8:15 and return in time for first lunch. Sign-ups and permission slips are in the counseling office. Permission slips must be returned by February 28th. Now it's time for sports. Let's toss it over to Brody to see what's happening in the world of athletics.
This week in the NBA is the All-Star Weekend. They are hosting the dunk contest, the All-Star Game, and the Rising Stars Game, just to name a few. A new thing they're doing is Sabrina vs. Steph Curry three-point contest. Sabrina broke the three-point record with 37. It will be an interesting matchup. As we all know, the Super Bowl happened in the past weekend, and here's James and Teddy for the Super Bowl.
Welcome back, everybody, to our Super Bowl recap. We're going to talk about the teams and their performances, and we didn't want the Super Bowl matchup. I think we'd rather have the Ravens and Lions out of the two championship games.
Or even the Ravens and the 49ers.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a good game.
I think at the end of the day, we didn't want the Chiefs.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad of a game. Like it was a pretty good game.
The game wasn't bad, but
They won. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Okay, guys, we can end it now. The Chiefs
right,
won
we'll
the
see you guys
Super
next
Bowl. We'll
week.
see you guys next week. Let's just get right into it, right? I mean, the most uneventful first quarter of all of football history. It was boring. I almost stopped watching the Super Bowl because I was like, wow, I don't want to waste my time doing this.
yeah, I mean, it was only, 10-3 at halftime.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be next to the Rams and whoever Super Bowl where it was 13-3 final score. I thought it was going to be like that again. Like, no one's going to score.
I mean, it did turn around a little bit though. So, because what next touchdown was what? What was next touchdown after that? Because it was 10-3 San Francisco.
I think the Chiefs, did they score next to tie it?
Yeah, right. They tied it up, and then
Yeah, with, I think Pacheco ran it in to tie it. Jake Moody's kick got blocked.
yeah. So then it was 10. So then it was 16, and then they scored another field goal to make it
Yeah.
19. And then they scored another field goal to make it 22.
Dude, if only they didn't block his field goal.
I know that was nice. I mean, for the Chiefs, that was beautiful. Like you don't want that getting in, and they didn't let it get in. So I mean, and then when I saw that, because I didn't notice. You never really notice a kick when it gets blocked at first, because the camera moves up, and then you expect it to go, and then like you're like, oh, like that was blocked.
Okay, so let's talk about a big play. Flea flicker to Jennings to Christian McCaffrey.
That was just fun to watch. I just enjoyed watching that. It was a pleasant little touchdown.
It was.
Just like how the Spanish-American War was a pleasant little war. That was a pleasant little touchdown.
Okay, I like your metaphor.
Thank you. I try.
But it's cool to see it that actually happened in the Super Bowl, because like a lot of teams play safe. Trick play, if you want to call
Yeah,
it
he had
that.
it seems he had a line. He had a straight line.
Straight to the touchdown.
And he just straight from Jennings, man. That was tough.
Halftime show, did we watch it? No, I
Halftime
didn't
show.
watch it.
I watched it.
How was it?
It was phenomenal.
Was it really?
No, it was awful.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, first of all, why Usher? Because he's cheap? Is that why? Also, what was he wearing? Are we serious? Why did he take off his shirt, first of all? And then Alicia Keys, a married woman.
Oh yeah,
gets-
I think I saw that. Why did he do that?
God if I know. So basically,
They added her-
Alicia Keys had a sour note. Like she hit like a straight up like little crack.
Yeah.
And then on the NFL's like rerun of the show of the
on, like,
halftime
YouTube
show,
or something?
they like dubbed over her like like
Seriously?
her bad note
Oh my god.
to make it sound better. And it's the funniest thing ever. I mean, and Usher, he had plenty of those. I don't know if they fixed his, but yeah, I thought that was funny. But he was feeling up on Alicia Keys, which was gross. I didn't want to watch that. She's married. Like, personally, if I'm her husband, I ain't taking that.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to Usher, so I didn't know like any of the songs. I expected to hear just, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that's the only thing I expected to hear, but I mean, I thought Kanye West came out for a second. Because, oh my God. It was this guy named like Mike from the Black Eyed Peas, and he looked exactly like Kanye West, and he sounded exactly like Kanye West, so I got like scared not scared because I love Kanye West, but like a bit of a jump scare. Yeah, a bit of a jump scare at halftime. But no, I hated it. It was awful.
Travis Kelce yelling at Andy Reid to put him back in the game because his girlfriend's there. Like, Andy Reid, at least from watching broadcasts, he looks like he's a nice guy. Like, he looks like he's just like soft-spoken and he's like, just like nice.
He feels like he's been doing it for a long time, so he's like your traditional coach. You know what I mean? Who just knows what's best for the team.
Yeah.
And he knows his players. Like, and because at the end, like, you hear him talking about Travis, and he's like, yeah, he keeps me young. like, yeah, he's just passionate, you know. Like,
He's just
and
passionate.
that's because he's like an understanding coach. Like, he's a good guy. He's a good coach, which is like the only reason why I wanted the Chiefs to
Yeah.
win. The only reason.
But like, to go up to Andy Reid and be disrespectful like that, already after throwing Justin Tucker's equipment away, like so many people just like don't like him at all right now.
It's weird because it's like on and off. Because it's like you see him in like because with this podcast with Jason Kelsey, and then you have like I guess I don't want to say the media because then it sounds like political, but like you see it like he looks like a nice guy, but then like when playing he's just like insufferable. Like, I don't know why he's all like that. But maybe it's football. Like, it's not like it's not Girl Scouts. All right, this is football. He's just passionate. Like, I mean, and honestly, if someone was in for me, they fumbled the ball. Personally, I'm angry. That's it. That's it. I mean, he didn't have to go and shove Andy Reid like that, but
it's like he almost pushed him over.
Yeah, and then did you see, like, after that whole thing, he, like, took his helmet, he slammed it on the ground. Like,
Oh,
he
I
threw it
did.
on the
Yeah,
ground.
I saw that.
And then Andy Reid was like, no, don't give him his helmet back. He's like throwing a temper tantrum. Like some guy was trying to give it back to him, and he was like, no, don't give it back. And I think, personally, that Patrick Mahomes will never be another Tom Brady. It's not going to happen. He's not going to win, how many Super Bowls?
Was it 7?
7 rings?
I think it was 7.
Yeah, it'll never happen. I don't think it'll ever happen. Patrick Mahomes needs to... He needs to get out of here, bro. Next year, if he... Next year, bro, I'm going to die.
If he wins again.
If he wins again...
3 in a row.
If he wins again, listen, 4. If he has 4, then I see it. Now, I don't see it. But I might change that next year.
Dude, if the Chiefs win again next year,
I'm going to stop watching football.
it's rigged.
It
It's
is
scripted
rigged.
and rigged.
You know what? Off season, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are breaking up. And then everything's going to be back how it was. Yeah, the Chiefs won.
Chiefs won
In overtime.
sadly.
In overtime.
It was the second time a Super Bowls went into overtime.
Yeah, something like that. Something like.
So that's cool, I guess.
So,
Final score was 22-25, and
in overtime.
this is it. The NFL playoffs are over, and the Chiefs won the Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl football's done.
I didn't think I'd be saying that 3 weeks ago. I thought I would be saying Ravens won the Super Bowl, but we're here.
That's so true. I never thought I'd be saying this a couple weeks ago. I thought that their streak would be done. I'd be like, they're done, right? No, they're here. They're all the way. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
That's about it, guys.
Super Bowl's over. Football's done. All right, see you guys.
The boys basketball lost in the playoffs and are now in districts. That's it for sports this week. Back to you, Teddy.
Thanks, Brody. Now it's time for our weekly segments. Here's Miss Diodata with our beloved Random Ramblings.
Pirates or ninjas? If I had to pick who to be, I would rather be a ninja because then I could sneak around. And I feel like ninjas also know some kind of fighting skill, and that would be a cool skill to have. So I would rather be a ninja. Pirates are also kind of scary. I feel like they would try to steal all my loot, and I wouldn't be a good pirate. I might be a better ninja, though. I could get around pretty secretive.
Thank you for that, Miss Diodata. We can't wait to see what you want to bless our ears with next week.
This week, Danny is also back with another edition of the Weekly Catch. What have you reeled in for us this week, Danny?
Did you know that salmon are expert long-distance swimmers? Some species travel thousands of miles, navigating rivers and oceans to reach their spawning grounds. Imagine the determination it takes to swim against the current for such an incredible distances. Salmon are not just incredible swimmers, they're environmental superheroes too. When they spawn, salmon bring a buffet of nutrients to their ecosystems. Their carcasses provide essential nutrients to rivers and forests, creating a ripple effect that supports a diverse range of wildlife. So the next time you enjoy a delicious piece of salmon, remember the incredible journey it took to get to your plate. Reporting for Tiger TV News, I'm Daniel Orozco.
Dude, those salmon are, like, determined.
That bear was crazy. Did you see that?
I mean, they stand on top of the rivers and wait for them to jump out. But them fish are determined. They're trying to get to their place.
I respect it.
I respect that salmon.
Respect
that was
the
nice.
hustle.
I'm going to
Yeah.
eat more salmon, actually. Or at least less salmon.
Yeah, I
so
was
that
about
they
to
live
say,
more.
like, okay.
They can live more.
That's a good idea. I think everybody can take something away from that. It's been warmer out lately. Let's see what the future holds for us with Weatherman Dan himself. Danny?
Well, Sydney, you're a liar. It has not been warmer out. It snowed last Tuesday, so let's check today's weather and look at it. Now, look at it. It's a fair 32 to 39 degrees, and it's looking sunny, but later tonight we're going to get some snow leading into Saturday morning at 35 degrees. But don't worry about that. Sunday is looking mostly sunny, so be happy about that. Now let's look at the map Now, we're in the south, and we're going to get 2 to 4 inches of snow rather than the north, which is going to get 2 inches of snow. Back to you, Ted and Sid.
Thank you, Danny. Well, it looks like that's it for Tiger TV News this Friday, February 16th.
We'll see you next week with some more of the happenings around the school.
Yeah!